This is not just a country, it's a warning. This is the story of a country where there is no prime minister anymore, no elected government.
So we're right on the edge of the gang terrors, you can hear.
This is one of the latest camps that's been built.
They pulled guns on us and told us to leave the house.
We need help in this country. Everybody's suffering out here.
None of them think they'll go home ever. They've been kicked out of their houses by the gangs.
Where law books gather dust, and the Constitution has been replaced by the rule of gangs occurs on the streets.
Renel Destinat is one of Haiti's most powerful gang leaders. He goes by the alias Caporal T-Lapli and is so powerful the UN has placed sanctions on him and he's wanted by the FBI. He's accused of overseeing kidnapping, armed robbery, rape and hijacking. Carrefour to the southwest of Haiti's capital Port-au-Prince.
This is the story of Haiti, a nation that today stands for terror, poverty, and complete lawlessness.
Haitian gangs fighting to extend their control over the capital Port-au-Prince. Most of the weapons they're using were brought into the country from the United States.
Haiti, a country in the Caribbean Sea, once hailed as the world's first black republic. In 1804, after the largest rebellion against slavery, Haiti gained independence. But since then, the country has been plagued by political turmoil, corruption, and Years of unstable governance have hollowed out the very foundation of the nation. I'm walking through the streets of Port-au-Prince, once the capital, now a bloody battlefield. At every street corner, armed men dressed in black stand guard. There is no police, no military. The real power now lies in the hands of gangs.
Nous quitter Caille nous parce que nous tout que les boules Caille nous boit tuer nous pas vivre. Nous obligés prendre la rue. Quand y a pour nous on a fait un cadeau bagage pour nous vivre.
Yo batli, yo fait le grand sang nous à la fin li mou. Quand y a quitter. Puis tombe mourir tout.
Les bandits savent qu'ils peuvent commettre.
G9 family, 400 Mawozo, Baz Pilot. These names are enough to terrify the locals. People say, the gang is the government of our neighborhood now.
Haiti's gangs fought between themselves.
And we are its slaves. These gangs don't just fight among themselves anymore. They now target what's ordinary citizens. What's this? More than 10 murders a day on average. Hundreds of kidnappings every week. From school-going children to doctors and businessmen. No one is safe.
9th of February this year, they came together.
Ransom is demanded in US dollars. Those who can't pay are either killed or they have their body parts cut off.
Forcing Prime Minister Ariel Henry to resign.
A mother says, They took my son from school. I sold everything, but he never came back. In 2021, the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse created a power vacuum in the country. Prime Minister Ariel Henry, once backed by some, is now considered illegal and unaccepted.
En ce moment, Ocean Mass, c'est au Bel Air, donc il y a des tirs et tout ce qui tire au Bel Air, on l'entend très bien ici. Donc on est dans une zone qui est vraiment un petit peu encerclée par des gangs.
In the city centre, most schools and offices are closed. But Allenby is determined to keep the Centre of Art open 2 days a week.
Il n'y a pas autre chose à faire que de résister dans ce pays. Et c'est pour ça qu'on garde le Centre d'Art ouvert. On va continuer à ouvrir le Centre d'Art pour continuer notre mission qui est la promotion de l'art haïtien.
He failed to hold elections and completely failed to deal with the gangs. Today, the people of Haiti ask, who is our leader? And the answer is Becker, there is no leader here.
Non flanc, on va me servir, non flanc. Avancez seulement, non flanc. Non flanc, on va me servir. Qui voit, ce qu'il est? Après pour toi, non, ça, non. Ok. Là. Moi, faut avancer vous. Ok. Yes.
Only guns. Schools have been burned or turned into gang bases. Hospitals have no power, no medicine, and doctors are either killed or have fled. Pregnant women are giving birth on the streets. There's burkina or getting hunger, disease, and fear everywhere.
Regardez la capitale de mon pays, Haïti. C'est quoi ça? C'est une grande histoire, c'est quoi ça? Ah là 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 là.
A teacher says, "We gave our children books. Now they're being given guns." Gang leader Jimmy Cherizier, aka Barbecue, a former police officer, now heads the G9 gang coalition. He claims to be the voice of the poor, but his empire runs on effury, fear, and blood praise.
Ça fait au fait.
Regarde. Tu vois. Les gens qui passent. Voilà.
His network spreads across the city, collecting illegal taxes and smuggling weapons to strengthen his grip.
Je me pense que c'est le pays qui t'a référé à ça.
Barbecue is now more powerful than the prime minister. Every day, thousands of people try to flee Haiti. Some attempt to escape by sea to the US or the Dominican Republic, some minions, others through jungle routes. But even those paths are under gang control. Those caught are either killed or more forcibly recruited into gangs. The UN, the US, and other nations express concern over Haiti's condition. But no concrete action has been taken. The UN's military support is minimal. The US has stopped some arms supplies, but gangs already have vast caches of illegal weapons. African and Caribbean nations are now considering sending peacekeeping troops. But the mobile problem is deeper. Weapons alone won't solve it. What's needed is policy and political will. A woman says, "We want our children to go to school, not get shot." A boy says, "I want to become a doctor, but here even staying alive is hard. People don't want constitutions, they want bread we qual blizzard. They don't need word speeches, they need word safety. They don't ask for guns, they ask for may hope. I howdy yaks." I've traveled to many countries, but I've never seen a nation so broken as Haiti. The people here don't want war. They just want to live. Haiti now stands at a crossroads. It can either see a revolution or a total collapse. This isn't just about Haiti, it's about every country where governments are weak and gangs are strong. We must raise our voices for those who can't speak, for those who now live only in fear. Because if we close our eyes today, this could be the fate of our cities. What was tomorrow.